Hey everybody, it's Mark from Circle of Dark Mother. This is reading from the Embracing Lilith Myth, Part 7. There are 6 parts before this, so you want to listen to those first. This is the myth I put together for my book, Embracing Lilith, and it takes all of Lilith's myths and puts them together into one story. If you like our content, please like and subscribe. Chapter 6. After he drove the man out, he placed on the east side of the Garden of Eden cherubim and a flaming sword flashing back and forth to guard the way to the tree of life. Genesis 3:24. I found myself on earth in the mortal realm. I turned to see if I could find a way back to Eden or even to Nod, but what I saw chilled me. There was a gateway of sorts with an angel of the cherubim standing guard. He held a sword on fire with spiritual energy, flashing back and forth, blocking the way to the other realms. There was no returning. This place of dust was now my home. I later found out Adam and Eve had been clothed in flesh like the rest of the beings of this world. But I didn't know this when I was first cast out. I was not clothed in flesh, but still made of spirit. After some time, I found I could take on a form similar enough to a fleshly human. I could pass for mortal. I could even make my astral body appear in any form I wished. Upon arriving, I noticed Samiel was not here, and so I assumed he was still in Nod where I left him. That at least was a relief. After what he had done, taking over my body and forcing me to trick the man and his wife, I couldn't bear to see him. I thought he cared for me, but he was just another man trying to control me. True, I had wanted to make Adam and Eve suffer, but not like this. They now knew full separation, and I wouldn't wish that on anyone. Even worse, Samiel had brought Yahweh's wrath down upon all of us, which was unforgivable. I felt more rage against Samiel than I had ever felt toward Adam, because I felt even more betrayed. After all, Samiel had been part of me. How could he use me against my will and think that was okay? Yet deep down, my hatred toward him mingled with hatred of myself. Samiel was a dark part of me that felt only rage and self-justification. If I hadn't separated him from myself in my desperation for companionship, maybe all our fates would have been different. And so I set off into the world of man. Contrary to what you may have heard, Adam and Eve were not the only people on earth. There was something different about them. Their souls were the first truly human souls which could reach their full potential. But they were not alone. I saw many amazing places, met many different people, and experienced quite a bit as I roamed across the world. I felt like I was on a quest of some kind, but I didn't know for what. Somehow, something drove me to keep moving. When I would rest, letting my consciousness slip away, I often dreamt of my creation. Elohim would be floating above me, and I would hear her voice saying, "You know what this will mean." And in the dream, I did know, and I heard myself saying yes to her. After that point, everything always went dark. Every time I woke, I couldn't remember what I was supposed to know or what I had said yes to. I wasn't even sure if the dream represented a memory or just a fancy of my imagination. After roaming much of the earth for several years, I found myself in Africa. There, everything changed. That's the end of this part, and we'll continue with the next part. So hopefully you're enjoying it. If you like our content, like and subscribe.